This is the large Our Lady of Fatima sculpture, and it's a very interesting and new way of depicting Our Lady of Fatima. She's praying with her hands in a way that kind of forms a cross here, and so from a distance it will look almost like a lighthouse or a huge cross, and then once you get closer you can see all the detail here. This piece is 15 feet tall, and it's a large version of a piece I did 8 years ago, or I think around 8 years ago, a life-size version. So it's wonderful to be working after 8 years on a huge version of this piece. It just creates a larger message and a very powerful, powerful sculpture. I can see this sculpture being on the seashore or close to water, almost like a lighthouse, almost like a beacon for people to see. And at 15 feet tall, it'll be a very powerful message. The detail of the face and the hands and the expression is pretty much exactly like the small sculpture. And right now I'm just doing the finishing touches on the piece. And after this stage, it'll go to the bronze casting. And once it's in bronze, it'll look very, very spectacular. That's it. Thanks. You can stop it. Or actually, you can have me working a little bit, working on the hair. That's the last detail as the hair overflows here. But I'm very happy about how the piece is almost identical to the life size, which is tricky when you're dealing with this scale, to get the same expression in a life-size piece with a piece that is so large. You can see the change here is, instead of the crown of an angel, I have a dove, symbol of the Holy Spirit, which really works well with this piece here. It's an interesting crown and a nice little detail. Even the details on a piece this big become huge. So. But it's wonderful to finally have this piece large. I think all of my life-size sculptures should be this size, and it just makes the message all more powerful when you see it in a large scale. So I've basically done the piece, and they will, the mold makers will start making a mold of it quickly, because a piece this big, you have a lot of cracks forming, because this is solid clay. So the clay dries out and it can't get too dry. But most of the basically all the expression is there, all the detail. The texture is basically the same as the smaller one. So that's it. So you can stop it there.
Stop now?
Yeah, there it stops.